Reliable evidence indicates the existence of modern humans as long as 40 to 60,000 years ago. Yet recorded history is roughly only about 6,000 years old. So why has everything changed in only the past 6,000 years? Information. The information revolution started when mankind began to memorialize his ideas in writing. The information revolution was the first revolution. No doubt information had been passed from generation to generation for thousands of years before that, but written information provided something new. The ability for many individuals to encounter the exact same idea from the exact same author across the barriers of geography and time. Not only could ideas be passed along with greater accuracy, but writing and being able to read that writing made it possible for much more complex ideas, more complex models of ideas to be passed along. The Pioneer Village School Tour program has been arranged to help your students appreciate the extraordinary consequence of information, both in words and numbers. By introducing your students to some of the primitive mechanical miracles of the Industrial Revolution, we will come to see how reading and writing, along with mathematics, were absolutely essential to the developments which led directly to the satellites, cell phones, and video games of today. Your students will see how self-interested individuals guaranteed with the right to be secure in their property used reading and writing and math to design and advance their own ideas, how they could sell them, how they could profit from them. Your students will be able to form a powerful connection between their cell phones and video games and early mechanical models and information, written and read. They will see how reading and writing and mathematics were essential to the development of complex machines and complex organizations in a complex culture. They will also understand that without good public education system, the United States could never have provided the trained workers that would become necessary to drive the amazing Industrial Revolution. Your students will be introduced briefly to the Northwest Ordinance of 1787 and its official pronouncement that schools and the means of education shall forever be encouraged. They will see the march of progress in examples of how, through reading, writing, and arithmetic, one idea led to the next. Finally, your students will be led to the inevitable conclusion that if it were not for those pioneering people and their pioneering ideas, the freedom to exercise those ideas to their own advantage, the advantage of working as teams through their common ability to read, write, and figure, we would have no satellites, no cell phones, no video games. Before your tour, you will be able to download a complete lesson plan along with a downloadable teacher's guide and student workbooks. You will find information designed for pre-tour discussion in your classroom or on the way to the museum. The workbook will help you and your students work through a meaningful, self-guided tour, and there will be questions and answers prepared for your post-tour ride home or later classroom discussion. The mission of the Pioneer Village Educational Foundation is to endeavor to show the development of progress since 1830 through the grouping, protecting, and preserving of artifacts for posterity. The Pioneer Village Educational Foundation Museum in Minden, Nebraska is easy to get to, just 15 minutes south of Interstate 80 on Nebraska Highway 10. The campus is securely fenced so student groups are contained within the grounds. Ample parking is provided for buses. There is a snack bar and tables on the grounds. a nearby family-style restaurant, as well as a Subway and Pizza Hut restaurants. School tours have been increasing, so reserve your date today. Call 1-800-445-4447 or email manager@pioneervillage.com. Find more information about the museum at www.pioneervillage.com.